How's it going, everybody? My name is just Jared, but you can just call me Jared, and this is the third video I've uploaded today. Man, it's been a crazy one loot-wise. There's news everywhere. Right now, I've got some Destiny 2 news for you. Bungie just released a blog post detailing this year's Solstice of Heroes event, and we've got some info on the loot we'll be able to chase once the event is live. As always, this is your one-stop shop for legendary loot news and info, so subscribe for future Destiny 2 videos like this, where we just focus on the one reason why people play Destiny, the loot. Let me play the Solstice of Heroes trailer for you guys real quick, then we'll talk about what new loot Bungie's got in store for us.
This year, we have something special. Solstice.
So, starting off, Destiny 2's Solstice of Heroes event will run from July 30th to August 27th, basically a full month to grind out the new exclusive armor for all three classes, and trust me, you'll want this armor. Not only are the armor sets for each class easily some of the best looking armor sets in the game to date, but Bungie have announced that the Solstice of Heroes armor sets will in fact be the first armor sets that we'll have access to when the new Armor 2.0 system launches with the next expansion, Shadowkeep. Bungie heard the player feedback, and instead of making the Solstice armor pointless only a month after the event ends, they're transferring the Solstice armor to the new 2.0 system. That way, the long grind to get every piece doesn't feel like a waste of time. It would absolutely blow to grind out tons of hours on cool epic new armor like this, only to then 1 month later have it become obsolete because Bungie decided to revamp the armor system. Now, if you're able to acquire the armor sets before Solstice of Hero ends on August 27th, then you'll be able to reacquire Armor 2.0 versions of the sets from the gunsmith when Shadowkeep launches. What's important is that this will give us super early access to the new Armor 2.0 system and propel us right into how it all works right from the beginning of Shadowkeep. Really cool stuff. And the armor itself looks freaking amazing. Look at this armor. This armor is godlike. And if you don't remember from the last time we had to upgrade armor, basically at the start of Solstice of Heroes, you'll visit Eva Levante at the tower. She'll give you broken armor called drained armor. Then you'll be tasked to complete certain objectives to upgrade the drained armor to the renewed state. Then from there you'll have to complete more objectives to upgrade the armor to the majestic legendary set. Then there's even more objectives to masterwork each piece, but the real goal is to just get the armor and get the legendary versions of it. Masterworking the armor won't really matter once Shadowkeep launches and resets the armor system anyways. But I have nothing against people who want to masterwork the armor. I'm not bashing you at all. No shade is being thrown. You do you. We'll also be able to get glows for each Solstice armor set. Last time we were able to acquire glows for an event, we could get it from event engrams that would drop every time you leveled up. Basically exactly how you get Eververse engrams when you level up currently. This time around though, there won't be any event engrams, which is unfortunate. So all the new Solstice themed vanity items that will be exclusive to the event can only be purchased with silver or bright dust. This includes the glows for the armor, new exotic sparrows like these two. One looks like a boat and the other is like a chubby small thing. It's pretty hilarious. You've got a new ship shown here, new ghost shells, which are honestly awesome. I love the one-eyed sunglasses one, really just the best. And of course you've got new emotes, which you can see here on screen. It kind of blows that we can't get these through RNG and event engrams this time around, but at least we can still spend our saved up bright dust for them. Also, if you end up getting all three complete Solstice legendary armor sets, you'll unlock this sparrow, the EV-37 Void Streak Sparrow, which is a sparrow from Destiny 1, bringing it back. And wait, there's more! Still loot news. Something very surprising that I for sure wasn't expecting is that we're getting a new mode for the event as well. Ava and Ikora have created new combat meditations to challenge us during Solstice of Heroes. This new 3-player match-made activity brings us to an entire new area called the EAZ, the European Aerial Zone. This new activity can be launched from the tower or the director and will pit us against Hive, Cabal, or fallen enemies. The goal is simple: kill as many mini-bosses as you can before time runs out. After time runs out, a final boss will spawn. Once this boss is defeated, your fire team will be able to scour the area for hidden chests containing treasure. The more mini-bosses you take down, the more treasure you'll be able to find. These chests that you find contain Solstice packages, and to open these Solstice packages, you'll need Solstice key fragments, which can be obtained by completing literally any activity during the Solstice event. In these packages, you'll find rare and legendary gear, enhancement cores, and materials. And once you've acquired the legendary Solstice armor, these Solstice packages will reward you with additional Solstice armor, so you can search for armor with enhanced rolls. Once again, armor rolls won't really matter once Shadowkeep launches, but at least it's something, and it's kind of cool nonetheless. Something important to point out here is that the chests you find during the new event can always be opened, but the packages you get from inside the chests require a Solstice key fragment. Assumedly so, you'll always be able to open the event chests if you can find them, so you can probably stack up on Solstice packages, then unlock them once you get the keys. That is just purely speculation, but by the way Bungie worded it, it seems like that'll be the case. Since these event chests give you materials and enhancement cores, this will also be a perfect way to stack back up on materials if you ended up spending way too many at the Tribute Hall, like some of us. Depending on how many materials and cores we get from these chests, we may be able to stack back up a good bit before Shadowkeep launches in September. But that's the loot news roundup I have for you guys right now. Everything you need to know about loot that's coming to the Solstice of Heroes event in 1 week. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of all this. Do you like the new armor? Will you be grinding all 3 characters for that exclusive Sparrow? Let me know. I, for one, am super hyped. The new armor looks insane. I can't wait. I'll be on all 3 characters for the first time in months. I haven't jumped on my Titan in almost a year, but I'm going to for this. It's going to be worth it. As always, my name has been Just Jared, your one-stop shop for legendary loot news and info, no grind or limbs required. Like the video for good old Gallowhorn to return to Destiny, and subscribe for... What? Zavala? What are you doing here?
Whether
Zavala,
we wanted it or not,
No!
we stepped into a war with the Cabal on Mars. So let's get to taking out their command one by one. Valis to Arik. From what I can gather, he commands the siege dancers from an Imperial land tank outside of Rubicon. He's well protected. But with the right team, we can punch through those defenses, take this...